Gay. That was initially my fault, but also Cricket's fault. Why we were so late?
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Just
just started
this morning.
I was late, and then we just started talking.
It's
also Step's fault because he went out and bought a bunch of cards today and sent it to us, and now we couldn't stop talking about it. So
now we're just jonesing. Oh man, I done been to the Walmart this morning too, dude. Checking them. They the tops lady, the lady that restocks the cards, hasn't made it in just yet. But I got boots on the ground, man. I got them calling.
Hey, you don't even need to. I'll save you, Step. You don't even need to load any up. Let me just.
Well, I was asking somebody, and I was like, "Hey, do y'all got these cards that are coming out today?" And like, I think she keeps those up behind the desk. And the lady's like, "Yeah, I got them up here." I was like, "Sweet." And I get up there, and she's like, "How many do you need?" And it was Pokemon cards. I was like, "There's no Charizards in there. I don't need those."
Oh, you should have got those, dude. There's people that are. Did you see a man got arrested yesterday?
No.
He decided to hang out. I can't remember what store it was, but he broke in and hid inside the building overnight.
Dude,
he wanted to be the first person when the Pokemon cards came out. I think it was a
Roof Man. Have you seen that movie yet?
I think we started it, and then I felt
Channing Tatum.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, though. I know
it's a good movie, but that's the same thing.
That's a real story.
Yeah, it's a true story. That guy lives on top of Toys R Us for like a year or two and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of what that reminds me of right there. That guy wants the Pokemon cards bad, dude.
Dude, I know.
Man, just think he's gonna have to buy less now because he needs Bond.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm surprised she gave you the cards. I bet you're just like, those NFL Chromes.
That's why. Well, yeah, she showed me Pokemon. And I was like, "There's a time I would have bought all those from you that you would let me."
You should have, because I bet you could resell those bitches real easy.
I bet you they got like some crazy limit. It was like they just had the packs. They didn't have boxes of them sitting over there. They just had packs.
It doesn't matter that world. You think this NFL Chrome world is crazy? That Pokemon world,
shit. Everybody's money's green.
It is insane. Good morning, everyone. Though, how are we doing? We doing? My man Steps. I don't even think he remember. He's bought so many boxes. I don't even think he remember. He sent me a little old blaster box, right?
Yeah.
I got home from work. I got this little package. Oh, what's this? Just a little blaster. I'm like, thanks, Steps. So get the kids to bed, clean up a little bit, sit down. Oh, I was like, let's just open this thing up and see what we got in there.
Let's go, baby. Little Jamar Chase refractor, booyah. Oh, numbered.
204 of 299.
Let's go, baby. Little number.
Yeah. I was like, hey. And then I got this one. I'm going to give to my buddy Cole. It's just a cool looking card. It's not worth anything, but.
That's still a cool card, dude. Those are fun. The 1975s there. That's what they look like.
Yeah, I was saying it's an old school little throwback. And then I opened up my other box of stuff that he gave me. Crick. I mean,
something good, dude. Show me something good. I love it.
Matt.
Yay.
Harrison Butker.
Buddy, I got you a Harrison Butker Pulsar coming.
Oh yeah.
It's that same card right there, but it's that same card right there, but it's the like the Pulsar insert edition.
Dude, this is sweet. A all chrome refractor Chris Boswell.
Okay. Kicker action. I got you since you were so kind as to let me have that Benjamin Morrison rookie yesterday. I put you a couple in your pack headed your way.
Whoa. I didn't know that was a rookie card. I need to rethink everything. I'm just kidding.
I sent you a good rookie back.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent you a Travion back.
Okay. Oh. So, and then I got Evan McPherson on the pigskin.
And there you go. Kicker action. I got another one to send to you too, but we'll have to wait till your next package in your next break that you buy, because I already had it sealed and I didn't want to rip it back open, make it look all janky.
Folks, that's called being a great businessman. That's how you get the customer coming back. I got something else for you. I just got to wait for you to make another purchase.
That's right. I didn't even mean it that way. That works. That's fair. Good marketing. There he is. There he is, baby.
Yeah.
I love that we start the show every day showing off our cards now.
I know. Got him a nice package. Yeah. Yeah. My package looked real nice.
It's
It didn't. I thought I was like, why did Steps send me something from Amazon? Then I realized Steps had used his old Amazon box and repackaged it, which is smart. But this thing was beat up.
Dude, I'll repackage and stuff. I save all mine that I get for when I have to like mail SD stuff back to our house. Because you have to go like turn them in. They have to scan it in to go through the whatnot and everything. So I literally just have to go to the post office and mail it back to my house. He brought us with the blasters there, and my dad went over and found a few blasters at the Walmart over by his house yesterday. And I said, "Go ahead and grab those things." I told Steps, I was like, he found 6 of them. I was like, but I'm gonna keep 2 of them, and we'll run 4 of them. I was like, I'm gonna keep 1. I'm gonna give SD 1. And so we opened ours last night too, man. She found her a green numbered Aaron Rodgers card.
Oh,
yeah, pretty good little one. Nice. I found a Nate Wiggins numbered one. It was like one of the purple numbered ones on that one. But yeah, man, that shit's so much fun,
dude. It's insane how much fun it is. It's addictive.
I love ripping them open for y'all, dude. I understand why Steps have been hooked on this. Like it's just as fun for me to see y'all buy spots, and I know what we're sweating because I see y'all's teams, and I have a good idea when y'all got good ones and stuff. So I'm sweating it for y'all too, dude. I'm loving this stuff.
It kind of makes me nervous that people are starting to get that. I mean, Steps will be able to get his hands on so many boxes now. Maybe we got to start ripping these before they get saturated. You know.
Well, they just came out today.
I know, but
here's what you do, dude. No,
even when they came out, the first batch came out, you couldn't find them.
Well, they, I mean, these are the megas. These haven't been released yet, so it's like. But what you do is you buy them up like he's doing. We'll run them, and yeah, you might struggle for a few days, but these boxes are going to go down in numbers the more people open, and they're not making any more of them. So you just hang on to them for a little bit, and then they go up exponentially in value.
We don't know that they're not making any more. You see that thing you retweeted and tagged us in?
True. We don't know I don't think they're making any more to put out, but I'm not so sure that they're not printing those just to have for themselves.
Yeah.
I just think that's weird. Don't you?
I think it is too. Unless someone sold them those cars. I mean, there's nothing saying that they didn't buy them off eBay, and they can just resell them.
I think you should advertise that, though. There should be a note on that because just so, like, if you're fanatics, I mean, it's kind of stupid not to, because there's people are gonna think that's sketchy when you got like the Ashton Genty Tecmo and stuff up there, and it's like now you own the company that prints these cards. Like, how did that just become available to you to put on your website? Tell me you bought it off eBay. If you did.
I just wiped out Walmart.
That's awesome. Wipe out all them fucking Walmarts. Buy all of them you can, dude.
I want to see your credit. I want to see your credit card bill. So that's for the last 30 days.
Man, they probably think Steps is like selling cocaine or something, man. The amount of money coming in and out.
No, dude, Steps ain't even close. Like I said, he ain't even close to the shit they see.
Hell, man, these cards might as well be cocaine for some people. I'm telling you, dude, people love this stuff.
Yeah, I can't wake up in the morning without, like, some people need their coffee. I have to rip a pack to wake up,
Dude, I'm getting that way.
Got to hear that.
I'm getting that way. I do. I just leave some of the trash over here so I can just crinkle it together and make me think I'm opening one.
What up? Only 10 days. 10 days to get famous. So I subscribed. Atta baby. Well, usually we talk about sports, but right now our buddy got us hooked on these new Topps Chrome football cards, and so we've been addicted to hunting for football cards.
Yeah, we do card breaks and stuff. Well, our guy Heavy Step down there in the Rumble chat.
That's right.
Do some card breaks. He's got me into this stuff, but we do that over on the Whatnot app and everything. We've been hooked on this stuff, man.
But we're about to get into some sports. We do have some things to
say,
but hey, it's a Friday, so hey, since we got a new guy over here who just subscribed, which we appreciate. 10 days to get famous. Are you a golfer? If you are, we got a golf tip for you.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away. Grass guy. I didn't text you back yesterday. I'm sorry, dude. I forgot. My phone was blowing up like crazy yesterday, and I completely forgot to text you back. If you want to hop in here with us, dude, just tell me in the chat, and I'll send you the invite right now. We're not going to do Crick's Corner this morning, but you can hop in here with us if you want to.
Yeah, you can. You can. That way I can sit back, relax, maybe eat a piece of pie.
Piece of pie?
It's not so good right now. I don't know why.
It doesn't sound bad.
It's like when you're dehydrated in the morning, like all these sweets and stuff sound even better.
Oh man, I don't know about that.
It does. I don't know why, dude. Maybe I'm getting the beatus. I don't know.
Maybe. It
works.
All right, Grass.
While I tell everyone about where they can find the best deal on the internet.
Tell me about it.
That's getting your Rumble wallet. Quick question. How much control do you actually have over your money right now? Technology has changed everything, and now it's changing how money works. Crypto started as a niche, but now it's going mainstream. Faster payments, more control, fewer middlemen. This isn't hype. It's where things are going. And getting started today is easier than you think. That's why Rumble Wallet comes in. That's where Rumble Wallet comes in. With Rumble Wallet, you can buy Bitcoin, hold dollar-backed stable coins, even own digital gold backed by real gold, all in one place. Setup is simple. It connects with MoonPay, so you can use your debit card, credit card, or bank account and be up and running in minutes. Start small, $10, $50, $100. It's not about the amount. It's about getting in early and understanding what's coming next. Once you're set up, you can even tip your favorite Rumble creators like me directly. So do this now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. Take control of your money. Get started with Rumble Wallet today. Booyah.
Booyah. Rumble Wallet.
Rumble Wallet.
There's some tongue twisters in that one.
Rumble
Wallet is a tongue twister in itself.
There was. But you know what's not a tongue twister? Your Rumble Wallet. Just go download it.
There you go. Booyah.
Go download it today.
I shot you that invite, Grass.
I tried telling you guys yesterday.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, you guys are telling me that you guys are trying to tell me we don't have any good games. NBA playoffs suck. Blah, 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 blah.
They do suck. Look at the final score of that one.
It doesn't matter about the final score. You guys can't tell me something sucks and you don't watch the game, because I know you guys don't watch the games. And
why would I?
If you would have watched this game, you would have had the best time just laughing your ass off in the first half. Because at one point, the Hawks were up 9-5, and then the Knicks went on a 67-13 run.
67-13. That's got to be the biggest run ever.
A 50-point lead.
I checked it when they were up by 45. I thought it was a misprint or something. I thought the algorithm was screwed up, but it was like 67-22 or something. And I was like,
72-22. Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta, they just said, fuck it. We're done.
67-113. And the Knicks ended up scoring a franchise record 140 points for a playoff game.
That's disgusting if you're the Atlanta Hawks.
Just
absolutely disgusting.
It's just, a closeout game. Season's on the line here.
I don't care if you've been the hottest team since All-Star break. I don't care you made the playoffs and looked respectable. Whatever. They shouldn't be allowed to play basketball anymore.
I'm not saying you needed to watch the second half, but that first half would have been entertaining. Just to be like, holy shit, what am I witnessing?
I mean, hell, it was entertaining enough for me to check the box score. But I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, I couldn't watch that shit like that. That's just ridiculous. Professional athletes to do that in an elimination game at home?
Yeah.
In front of your fans?
Your fans have to be so pissed.
I would have took my jersey off and thrown it to midcourt.
I mean, the Boston Celtics just came in and right Not right off the rip, but after about 3 minutes into the game, the Celtics or the Knicks just go.
Bang! Bang! Come on, man. Bang! No.
Yeah, you right. Yeah. I
And then
mean, did they just shoot like 60% from 3 or something?
And the fans are like,
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
I got all the clips for them, dude.
Good morning, Warren.
What up, Warren? How we doing?
Papa Steps?
Blue, yeah. Is there one back with a box of Blue Chew Gold? I mean, I know a guy.
That's right. I think that's Papa Steps, huh?
That's Papa Steps.
What up, baby? Good morning, Papa Steps.
One more
Atlanta
time.
Hawks fans aren't real fans. Why would they be? How could you take that shit serious? That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. No excuse.
If I was a Atlanta Hawks fan, I'd fight my own team.
I'd fight myself.
I'll just stampede and just look at the bench and start.
Bang! Bang! Come on, man. Bang!
I'd straight go liar on them. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Just take yourself to the top of the ring and throw yourself down the stairs.
If they had any sense, the PA announcer should have said, "Yeah." At halftime, they said, "Yeah, we'll go ahead and first of all, everyone, go ahead and grab yourself free popcorn on your way out, and we're gonna go ahead and refund those tickets."
I would have said, "We're giving away free beers to everybody of age, and if you decide to hand your teenager one, that's on you. But it's been a rough night."
Free beers as long as you stay for the second half, please.
As long as you'll stay and watch the rest of this shit, we're gonna give you free beer. That's what they should have done. So I didn't do that. You're absolutely. You're at. Hold on. Time out. We got tied up. We got going a little crazy this morning at the beginning, and I do need to give a little birthday shout out to my little buddy Hendrix. Man, my oldest son is the big 9 this morning. Man, the big 9. Happy birthday, Hendo. I love you, buddy. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for that, SD. We got in here. We got off the rails a little bit, but yeah, my little buddy Hendrix is 9 this morning, so happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have a great day.
Man, we need a birthday cake in here. Yeah, birthday.
That's always you. Just play the draft sound for birthdays. I like it.
Well, happy birthday, buddy. That is awesome.
Man.
9. Oh,
the big 9, man.
You know what Callahan asked me yesterday?
What did he ask?
He goes, "Dad, when do I start losing my teeth?" I was like, "You got."
When did I start losing them?
I go, "You got like 2 more years. Like when you're like 6 is I think when it starts." Like,
oh. 4 to 5. Yeah,
Ace hasn't lost one yet, and he's going to be 6 here in a couple. And he's going to be.
My Xander will be 6 in June, and he looks like a full-on hockey player, dude.
I don't know.
He's missing like we got like 3 or 4 up top missing. He's got like 2 down low. He just like if one gets loose, buddy. He's bringing that thing out. He wants that tooth fairy money.
When you're 65.
Fair enough.
What up, Daniel? How we doing? Good morning.
Why did he want to know that though? Why did he want to know that? Maybe he's got.
They must have been talking about it something yesterday. I don't know. It was just one of those things. He was going to bed. They were up all day. They didn't nap. They were at my in-laws' house. There was another funny story he told me. I was like, "Oh, hey, would you do at Poppin' Tutus?" And mind you, my oldest son Ace is a worker. Like he wants to work.
He's an action guy, Mom.
He is. He had a bag packed with his working gloves, an extra outfit, like all this stuff.
Work gloves and everything, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was prepped to go over to his grandparents' house and work because his grandma said, "Hey, I got some weeds I need you to pull." He said, "Don't worry about it." He gets there, gets his shit on like immediately and goes, Where are the weeds at?
Where are the weeds?
And she's like, you want to do this right now? Like you just got here. And my wife's like, "Yeah, he does. He does.
He's ready. Yeah. He likes to get the work done. I love that, dude."
She pointed him in the direction. He went to town, I guess.
Let's go, dude.
He even got a sunburn. He was out there.
That little boy's going places, man. I love the work ethic. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, he made $5, and Will's more reckless with the soundboard than JP Morgan executive with a new intern.
Good morning, Jerm. Oh man.
Yeah, this is that intern, or this is that JP Morgan exec.
There you go.
That story is wild. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so he's doing that. So I asked Cal, I go, hey, what'd you guys do at Poppin' Tutus? And he's like, we pulled weeds, but I didn't get any money. I didn't get paid any money. And I was like, wait, why didn't you get paid any money? He's like, only Ace got paid money. I go, well, why? He's like, well, because Ace kind of did all the work. I didn't really do anything.
At least he's honest, bro. Brutally.
Well,
honest.
he wasn't honest. He had to be told this because on the way home, he's like, why did I get money, Mom? My wife's like, Cal, you didn't do anything. You stood there, looked at one, and walked away.
Tutu said, "No, we can't pay for that."
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, Cal, you didn't pull any weeds. Ace did it all. You just went and played in the yard.
I think that is awesome that he had his work gloves, a change of clothes, and everything. As soon as he gets there, he's ready to go to work, baby.
Dude, I told you this kid. He if you tell him we're working on something, he's there. He doesn't care what it is. He wants to like if he doesn't like when I change the like do oil changes on the car, he wants to watch me do it.
That's awesome, dude.
He's just he wants.
You're not gonna have to worry about going over to his house and fixing nothing, man. He's gonna have that handled.
Yes. Well, yes, Steph. I got their gifts. I appreciate that. I got their gifts. I haven't given it to them yet because I opened your box after they went to bed last night. So this morning I'm gonna give it to them. I'm an action guy, Mom. That's right. She's freaking Callahan, that kid. Oh my god,
man. We're even growing the kids in this card breaking stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Started putting little cards together. Like SD's got her cousin lives down in Florida, and her son's like 9 or 10. He's into it. Her other cousins, little boys, are there. I got the boys some cards put back. We're growing the game, baby.
Baby. Oh, SD. Yeah, Ace would love to come down. You want to put him to work? He'll come down and work for you.
Them boys come down anytime.
Just make sure you have a juice box and some fruit snacks for him, and he's ready to go.
We keep juice boxes and fruit snacks on deck, buddy. I'm just saying. Hawks suck.
Two of the best words in sports. Game 7,
baby.
Game freaking 7, dude. My buddy Cole called me last night, dude. He always, I don't know why he gets so nervous, but he calls me. There's only one spot in Spokane where you can go and actually make wagers at a sports book. It's at the casino that's on Indian Res, right?
Yep.
And he always calls me. He's like, "What do I need to bet on? Like, what's this? What's that?" And he wanted me to give him. He's like, "Let's look at the NFL futures. Who do you think's going to win the AFC? Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?"
NFL futures.
I got even for me. I go, but I haven't even started thinking about this. Like,
yeah,
and he's running through. He's like, "Why are the Bills the favorite? This is dumb. I'm not getting. Why are they the favorite?" I go, "Cole, the Bills are the favorite every freaking year. And how does it work out?" And he goes, "I know." I go, "Don't bet him." And he goes, "I won't." For you guys don't know, my buddy Cole's like a huge Bills fan. He has Bills.
Big Bills fan. Big Bills. He's came in here with us before.
Yeah. He but he's like he's trying to get me all these teams that he likes the odds on, and like he's giving me like the Bears and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, stay out of the NFC. The NFC is such a crapshoot because it's so tough. I go, your value is finding something in the AFC. I eventually convinced him to bet the Bengals at 25-1. So
that's not a bad one. There's worse ones you could have bet than that, but I don't know how the hell you.
I go, you're just betting on the. I go, you're betting on the Bengals that Burrow stays healthy, and you know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You'll get Bengals Bills AFC Championship, and you'll be in a great spot because if the Bills win, you lose money, but your team's going to the Super Bowl finally. And then if the Bengals win, at least you got money riding on the team in the Super Bowl, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I do like that. I think we should do that. Maybe just put little sprinkles on some exact matchups like you did with the Patriots and the Bears last year at like 50-1. I think we should just put some little sprinkles out there on exact matchups. What up, Jennifer? How you doing?
What up, Jennifer? How we doing?
Good morning,
The
Piss
Bills.
Jamie. How y'all doing?
Yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? But yeah, we got a game 7, dude. Celtics. So I was telling him, I also told him to put some money on because I bet this one myself. I told him to, put some money on the Magic to win the East. I go, especially now. What was it? He got like 10,000 to 1, or not 10,000.
Who?
I think he got 1,000. He got 1,000 to 1 that the Magic would win the NBA Finals. Cole did when I was talking to him.
Cole?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he did bet that? Okay, 1,000.
I was telling him, I go, I got money on the Magic to win the East. He couldn't find that bet, but he's like, well, what about the title? I go, well, I don't think they win the title, but here's what you can do. You could bet them to win the title, and if they do win the East, you just bet the other way and guarantee a profit. So he got a nice little ticket on it because I'm like, the Magic probably going to close out this series in Game 6, and then they got to play the winner of the Hawks, or the winner of the Cavs Raptors, which they can totally win. I go, and then their biggest threat is the favorite is the team that's favored to win the East, and that's the Celtics. And the Celtics are about to head to Game 7. They might not even get there. You know what I mean?
True. They still got to get out of this first round.
I like their odds. So, I mean, 1,000 to 1, why not?
I don't hate that bet either, Wooden. Good morning, by the way. Good morning, Megatron.
I don't think anyone in the East is going to be any team that comes out of the West. And now it's a foregone conclusion that it's going to be either the Thunder or the Spurs.
Oh, I was still talking football. He's talking about your Patriots missed the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, all along it was going to be the Thunder or the Spurs.
I know, but I mean, it's for sure a thing now. Also, put money on the Patriots to miss the playoffs. I've been saying that. That's what he told me. He goes, dude, what about your Pats? 18 to 1 to win the AFC, and I'm like, no,
I wouldn't do it again. It's hard to get back.
Don't do it. I go, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's hard to get back, and it's all the other bullshit that's been going on around that team. Not really around that team, but around the head coach.
Even before the Vrabel stuff came out, I was telling you guys don't do it. I already told you I've bet both the Seahawks and the Patriots to miss the playoffs. One of those teams are going to miss it, if not both.
I agree with you, dude. It's hard to get back, especially because you're playing longer, and then you go on the little, especially if you win it, you get a little celebration. That's why it's so hard to go back to back, man, because you're doing other things and not focused on football in the off season.
It's the NFL. It's hard in general.
Exactly. It's hard to get there one time, let alone 2 times in a row.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got Game 7 there, and then I told you guys the other day that the best bet to make was Timberwolves to win the series, because the Timberwolves only had to win 1 out of 3 games left, and I know they're down all their players, but it's the NBA and funny shit happens. And look at this. They dominated last night.
That's ridiculous too.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the Nuggets. The problem in this game was Jamal Murray didn't show up. At one point, I looked at the box score when it was like they were down 98-90 and they were making a little comeback. I go, how are they even in this spot? Jamal Murray was like 4 of 15 from the field.
Be better.
What up, Mr. Muscles?
Yeah, and here's Suns Out, Guns Out, baby. Let's go.
It's hot as hell up here.
Hot as hell, he says. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Back to Jersey for as long as I was in that car yesterday.
Jeez.
It was nuts. Yeah, I was in almost 9.5 hours. I was in that car yesterday.
Damn. Good morning, sir.
All over the
reason at all.
You've been all over the great state of South Carolina.
I'm gonna learn that thing like the back of my fucking hand.
It sounds like you already know it, man. Hell, I didn't know you could drive for 9 hours and stay in South Carolina.
You can if you go to
just go to circle
8 different towns. Yeah, pretty much.
Daytona 500.
I went all the way out by the Georgia border, went from there up to Greenville, and then over to Spartanburg, and then back down through all the fucking stick areas, checking those little towns out and shit. And then
well, how'd it go?
I found one that I really want to look at. The other couple, they're not in how do we say, desirable towns.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Real quick. One Grifter says, "Isn't there a curse of Super Bowl loser even making the playoffs?" Yes, that's a true thing. And then Jamie, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't been listening to Better Day the last week or so. So that's not sure you've been following, but Mackenzie Rivers has left Better Day for compliance oversight. Dude, everything's going crazy. All my favorite guys have left pregame and they went and did their own thing. And then so pregame is like basically like nothing. And then now apparently he's not on Better Day. And then in the process, Better Day has scrubbed over $3,000 or 3,000 I guess dollars worth of losses from their live picks without disclosure of record. Like I said, hey, if you're subscribed to it, which I still am, I like their resources and I like what those guys do. I don't know why they scrub that out. That's a little sketch, but if you know they're on a cold streak, just fade them, dude.
Well, and yeah, exactly. And they said
Problem is
about,
no transparency. Will they hid that shit? That's the problem.
That's what
I get that. I 100% get that.
I think if you're gonna do it, if you want to take him off the record because he's not that he doesn't know much about that sport or whatever. You want to do that, but you got to leave some kind of like disclaimer at the top, letting everybody know that that's been done, and still show.
Is that's why they scrubbed it because he's no longer there, so they removed his pick.
They took all his picks off like the overall record.
They scrubbed it before they got rid of him, though.
Yeah, before he even got rid of him.
I will say this though, this was just a bad cold streak by him. Obviously, that dude legit documented because you can't remove things on pregame, and I followed him putting it out. He was over the course of 3 NBA seasons, 57%.
Yeah, and that's crushing it. I mean, that's very well done right there. But I think on their part, that's kind of stupid to do that because it does look sketchy to people like me. I'm all about the transparency in this business, man. And bad streaks happen, and people are a lot more forgiving for the bad streaks as long as you're not trying to hide them.
Yeah, I do like their website and their tools and their information, so I think it's worth to me. Although we only have baseball right now, so maybe I will just put my subscription on pause because I'm not really using it that much. But yeah, I understand canceling your subscription, Jamie. I mean, hell, if they do that stuff and you don't like it, by all means, cancel.
Mm-hmm. I'm about transparency too, man. So, when is Game 7?
Probably Saturday. Let me see.
That would make sense.
Yeah, prime time, 7:30.
Prime time. That's the only one we got, ain't it? All these other series are done, ain't they?
No. Today's games.
Oh yeah, we got games today. Shit.
All the game 6s are today. So whoever, if the Pistons win, if the Raptors win, or if the Rockets win, we're headed to Game 7 in those series.
Man, Game 7's galore. I don't know if we're going to get any in the damn Stanley Cup first round. I thought we were going to get a couple, man. The Wild took out the Stars last night. My Ducks got it done, baby.
Did they?
Yeah, they did, baby. Connor McDavid can go golfing or whatever the hell he does in the offseason.
There you go, Jamie. I just unsubscribed. Thank you for reminding me of that. I was thinking about unsubscribing just because I haven't been using their picks lately, and I haven't been using their tools. I do like a bunch of stuff on there, and I do like those guys. I'll fire it back up football season though.
Underdog's not bad, William.
Underdog.
Wonderdog.
Oh, Wonderdog. Yeah.
WUN. They're not bad.
I mean, the only thing we have coming up, there's NBA playoffs right now too, still going on, but that I feel comfortable in. The only thing I would keep it for would be baseball, but I don't know how much baseball I'm going to be betting, so I'm like, I don't need this. But football.
Are you allergic to hockey or something?
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, I guess that would be the only other reason why, because I would just look, because Scott is really good at betting hockey, but I don't know it as well.
How did you not get into playing hockey when you were a kid?
Oh, I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. Hockey's not a thing up here.
It's not?
No.
How is it not? It's frozen there all the time.
No, not where I grew up. It's wet all the time. It's not frozen.
Y'all don't have any ice rinks?
No.
Neither do we. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I figured up there. I figured y'all would be more into that stuff, as much as it snows and shit.
Closest I think that ice rink was Skate World.
Okay. Well, fair enough. I stand corrected.
Rollerblading, baby.
Okay. No, I mean, yeah, we've been to our skate worlds, man. Roller coaster skate world back in the day and stuff, but we didn't have no ice rinks, man.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, the Nuggets are done, dude. This is insane. The Spurs are about to. Honestly, you could probably bet the 4-0, 4-1 on the Spurs winning the Timberwolves series.
Oh, I agree.
They're too deep.
I'll tell you what, no.
Which is going to be fun because we will get a Spurs OKC Western Conference Championship, and the one team that can match OKC's depth, because that's where OKC kills you, is their depth. They can play 8 or 9 guys and not really drop off. The one team that can match that is the Spurs. They've got depth.
I think the series is 4-2 Spurs.
I don't think Minnesota gets 2. If they had Ant, then yes.
I could see some crazy shit where they win like game 1.
In San Antonio?
Just, dude, weird shit like that happens in the NBA playoffs all the damn time.
I was going to say, how can you guys even handicap this shit the way that these lopsided victories and, people that are winning that should not be winning, like the Timberwolves, like how the hell did that happen?
Well, I told you that. I tried telling you that was going to happen. Like I go, this is the NBA. All they have to do is win one of these next 3 games. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I told you this. I told you this.
Your best scorers sitting?
Huh? Yeah.
How does that happen?
It's the NBA. It's just you just go based off of history and what you've seen in. Like I've watched the NBA playoffs so much that I know like these weird scenarios that happen.
Yeah, dude.
I will not be watching.
And I did say yesterday, I go, if there's going to be if the Timberwolves are going to win this series, I didn't bet it because I'm not going to bet.
You did say 62 cents. You said 62 cents was a good bet on them.
Yeah, for them to win the series when they're up 3-1. I'm like, this should be like in 90 cents, and we're getting it at 62. And then I said, if the Timberwolves are going to win the series, it's going to be tonight at home because if it goes back to Denver, they're not winning in Denver in Game 7.
No, they wouldn't have been. Well, it don't matter. They don't have to go back.
Nope.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bad look for the Nuggies right there. Because I mean, hell, you literally played basically 2 3/4 games without Edwards and DiVincenzo, and you couldn't win those damn games, dude.
Dude, yeah, that was the most. That was the worst one. Was that game 4 where those guys go out early?
Yeah, like the beginning of the second quarter, and you can't even win that. Well, you got blown out.
DiVincenzo went out in the first minute.
Yeah. And you got blown out in that thing. You let old boy coming off the bench and score 43.
Yeah, and then they were like, they're asking Jokic last night, like, hey, this is obviously a disappointing season because you lost in the first round. Like, what's got to change? What moves does the organization need to make or whatever? And he was like, yeah, that's not my call. That's not my decision. All I know is if I was if we were in Siberia, we would all be fired.
I don't. Yeah, and they fire a different way in Siberia.
He's like, including myself.
Yeah, they take me to the chopping block too. Yeah, it wouldn't. You can't blame them. I'm sorry, that's a disgusting performance right there. And the Celtics are real close to having a disgusting one of their own.
I mean, you guys can say that these games suck and are bad, but like it's crazy stories. Like one. What are you even watching them though?
I tried. I watched the first half of a Sixers game a few days ago, and it's terrible basketball. There's constantly loose balls all over the place. They're chucking up threes from a million miles away. They're missing. They're throwing up bricks. They're fighting with each other. It's fucking. Some people awful. It's like going to a schoolyard and watching them there. It's terrible.
Some people like loose balls everywhere. You know.
So, to each their own.
To each their own.
No, but I mean, even everyone would be like, that Knicks Hawks game was terrible. I go, I guarantee you, if you were live watching the first half, you would have been entertained. I'm not the second half, the first half, because watching a team, I've never seen a team go on as 63 to 67 to 13 run. That would just be amazing to see. Just be like, this can't keep happening.
Right. You keep wondering when you're watching.
Atlanta was just standing there watching.
Well, you watch something like that and you're sitting there and you're finally like, okay, this can't keep going on. Can it? And they just keep
because these are supposed to be professionals. These are supposed to be professionals, Like, what the hell?
They shipped it in.
But there's crazy stories like look at the Celtics might blow a 3-1 lead to this 76ers team. We might see the first time in history a team come back down 3-0 if the Lakers.
It's never happened in the NBA, not once.
0 for 164.
I could have swore that happened once.
It's only happened where a team that was down 3-0 even got to a game 7. That's only happened like 6 times.
It
LeBron
shows how
and
lopsided the NBA is.
LeBron and them with the Cavs were down 3-1 against the Golden State. And when they came back and won that one, that was like the biggest comeback in NBA history.
People forget about this. That was when in the Western Conference finals when the Warriors were down 3-1 to the Thunder. That was the year before Durant left the Thunder to go join the Warriors. So the Thunder blew a 3-1 lead, and then the Warriors in the finals did the exact same thing. But people forget that first part.
Right. You always forget that first part in the conference finals there, man. I'll tell you, if you're going to watch this stuff, I wouldn't recommend watching the first half of it. That is some trash basketball. You can see some defense start to be played second half of the third quarter into the fourth. But them first 2 quarters in the NBA game, they ain't worth nothing, man.
I'm telling you, the best half of that Knicks Hawks game was the first half.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the only one they made the damn shots in, but it wasn't like it was, if you're a basketball guru, yeah, I mean, you didn't have a lot of fun watching that. You don't want to see an elimination game, a team get beat by 40 damn points.
I do, because then we're gonna make fun of the Hawks. You're not a real organization.
Oh, we won't forget this soon, Hawks. Just know that we'll be talking shit about y'all into next November.
People don't forget.
Absolutely.
We got some game 6s today, though. The Pistons and Magic looking to close this thing out after being up 3-1. This would be an 8. This is another good story. An 8 seed beating a 1 seed. We don't see that often.
Dude,
it does happen in the NBA and hockey, but not often.
It does happen. I was out there one year in Memphis, dude. The year the Memphis beat the Spurs. That Memphis was the 8 seed, and the Spurs were the 1 seed. And I was out there for Bill Street Festival on the night that the Grizzlies eliminated the Spurs, dude. And Bill Street was rocking that night, dude. You just seen all these people flow out of the FedEx Forum, and it was a party on Bill Street that night, baby.
That's awesome. I'll tell you, the value is taking the 3.5 or even the money line with the Magic tonight. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but that's where the value's at. It's home. Game 6.
I like the Magic to win it straight up.
Yeah. Cavs, Raptors.
Let me know if you want some numbers on them.
Yeah. Give us what you got on them?
Give us the numbers.
Well, go ahead, Will. You finish.
No, I was going to move to the next game, so give me the numbers on that first one.
All right. I'm just writing down some college baseball picks here. Hold on.
He's hooked on college baseball too, dude. He's been finding these gyms and that stuff. He'll give you like Old Dominion and College of Charleston and stuff, and they'll just be banging around.
They're like
dude.
plus 220 or plus 240 on the money line, but you have 10% of the tickets and 88% of the money on them.
He had one the other day.
They're crushing.
He had one the other day that had 6% of the bets, but like 91% of the money, and they were like plus 205, and they beat the brakes off.
They beat the shit off. That was great. Let's see. Detroit, Orlando. No line movement so far. Minus 162 for Detroit. 50% of the tickets, 45% of the money. Orlando at plus 136.
I don't think you'll see much of a line movement because a lot of these, the NBA, I think a lot of bettors have learned you got to wait till the health report comes out or the final lineup and whatnot.
True.
Probably right.
Although I don't know who they would be worried about with the Pistons Magic in this one. I guess Wagner or whatever for the Magic. He should play in this game.
Yeah.
We'll see.
They're slightly favoring Orlando plus the 3.5, 58% of the tickets.
I think that's a smart move. So. I really do.
So. And the total dropped too. 211.
Yeah, tell me about that total. That's what I want to know.
69% of the tickets, but only 28% of the money. 31% of the tickets and 72% of the money is on the under. 41% sharp action.
It's an elimination. It's an elimination game. The under's the play.
Yep, take the under. Okay. In the Magic Pistons tonight, take the under.
Bogusa Sports. It's Derby weekend. Put your finest hats on and top off your mint juleps. It's showtime. I hope you fine folks are doing well. We are, buddy. I know you're doing well, man. You ripped some good cards yesterday. Buku was crushing it yesterday. You should see some of the cards he got, Craig.
He won him a blaster box too.
He did win him a blaster box. That's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Him and his boy went over. Steps was like, you got to get over here and grab these last 2 megas or whatever. And went and grabbed them.
That's awesome, dude. I love seeing HB will hop in the card breaks with us. Though obviously he's a little too young to swipe, but he loves those givvies, man. Loves them. That's good stuff, man.
Oh, I agree with
3.5 point spread.
exactly what I said. No Eastern team is going to beat the Spurs or the Thunder. I just don't see it happening.
I would agree, and I don't even watch the sport, and I would say that.
Yeah. I mean, your best bet, just go ahead and go bet the Thunder and the Spurs to win the title. I mean, Thunder, you got to lay money now, but I mean, go if you like the Spurs. I mean, they could beat the Thunder. Just bet them to win the title because if they get past OKC, they're going to win it.
The Spurs have won 4 out of 5 this year against OKC.
Mm-hmm. Cleveland's a 3.5-point road favorite against the Raptors. I know this series is gross, but no road teams won yet. It's just a value play. The value is on the Raptors plus 3.5. Now they could totally shit the bed tonight, but it's just a value play.
I'd just take the Raptors.
On the other side.
Say again.
Mm-hmm.
The money's on the other side.
They move it down?
No, it's well, they moved the money line up 166 to 175 for Cleveland. 62% of the tickets, 52% of the money. And Toronto went from 140 to 145, 38% of the tickets, 48% of the money. But it's kind of split on the spread. At the minus 3.5, you got 51% of the tickets and 54% on Cleveland. At the plus 3.5, 49% and 46% of the money is on Toronto. So they're pretty split when it comes to the spread.
What up, J Main?
This down 2 points also.
I was going to say, what's that total doing? They're doing crazy stuff?
221.5 down to 219.5. 65% of the tickets, 80% of the money on the over.
Just bet the damn under in all these games tonight.
I think it's pretty odd how all the spreads are 3.5 and all the fucking lines came down 2 points for the totals on every game.
It's because it's just like I was saying earlier. This is what happens in a game 6. Like if you watch the NBA playoffs enough, you know, like this is not every game's going to go this way, but more times than not, these lines are kind of spot on of where they should be, just based off history.
Yeah, they are. But I think tonight, this is probably the night that you can take every total down about 2 points and parlay them together on the under.
Your best bet tonight is to take the dogs on the money line in all these games blindly, and then bet the under as well.
Dude, oh my God, let's see what this parlay does.
Yeah, let's find out what that is, please.
Well, I mean, I'm
all about it.
You bet all those individuals.
No. You're gonna smothered, covered, sprinkled, tinkled, stack your nickels to the ceiling. Plus 72-16. Take all the dogs and the unders.
Damn. I like it.
I will have at least $2 American on that.
All right.
Got to.
Yep.
All right.
Because I'd be sick.
But yeah, there's that one. I think, like I said, I think the value is on the Raptors there. And then the Lakers Rockets. This is going to be interesting. No Durant again, but they've been winning without Durant, so we'll see.
Oh, man, that's a pretty good little stat. He said historical drop-off on totals in the playoff games going under by minus 8.3 points from the regular season before last night's games. Dang, man.
Oh, wow. All right. There's nice.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, we've been seeing like normally these lines in the regular season would be like 222.5. And
yeah, hell, you'd see some
Cavs Raptors.
You at least had 2 a day that were in the 240s.
Yeah. So I think your average was in the mid 220s, but this is playoff basketball, especially when it's an elimination game.
Yeah. Yep. But you still do see a little bit more defense there. You also see desperation, people forcing up shots they wouldn't normally take too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Lakers Rockets night. I'm excited to watch that one. I want to see if the Rockets can get this to a game, and it's in Houston.
Man, I don't know what to do.
But the value is, I think the value is on the Lakers as a dog.
I think so too. I think all the values on the dogs tonight, especially with 2 of them being at home. But hey, on those Bowman boxes, well, let me ask you something. These basketball boxes, you got in that one last night, and they were doing like college teams and pro. Who are we looking for in them damn boxes? Like, what teams do we even really want in that? Do we want the college teams? Yeah, because it would be the guys that are going to be drafted this year. So you want like Kansas. Man, I see. That's what I'm saying. I had he was doing a spin 3, pick 1, and I got the Lakers, I got like the Rockets, and then I got Kansas. And you want Kansas because of what's his name? That's going to be drafted. I wound up taking the Lakers, and then immediately after that I was like, shit. I was like, I probably should have took Kansas with the Darren Peterson chance at the auto or whatever.
Well, in the NBA, when you're looking at those teams, the reason why I kept kicking the Cavs back is because they don't have any rookies.
Yeah,
Like, you could get a cool Donovan Mitchell, but really, what you really want is you want to get like the Hornets. You want to get, obviously the Mavericks. You want to get the rookies from this.
Yeah, right. Just like football. I was thinking the Lakers might. I'd seen the people that are posting these boxes had posted a couple cool Luka cards. I figured there's some LeBrons in there or something like that.
Although if you got the Spurs, well, one, you would want the Spurs because they have Dylan Harper, who you could get, but two, they have Wemby, which that card, if you got an auto Wemby, that's going to be worth. So,
right.
Since he just won his first award.
I did wind up getting the Vols. Last time they spun up there, and I was like, it was the first spin. I was like, I don't even care who the next team is. Give me Tennessee.
Did you stay for the break? I didn't see the break, man.
I saw them open a couple packs of them there, but me and SD were just sitting out there talking bullshit and stuff, and I just had like on my phone is playing. I'd glance over every now and then, but I didn't really see all of it.
Dude, I swear it takes forever for him to fill his spots, and then like it's like the break is starting, and I'm like, oh, okay, but I always forget to check back in, and then next thing you know, I get the email, thanks for your purchase, and I'm like, dude, they break those cards so fast.
You can go back and watch it again. I figured out how to do this. Go into your, like on your app on your phone, the little bottom screen that says activity down there. Click on activity and click on one of your spots from that break and scroll down on, when you click on the spot and it opens up, scroll down there and you'll see something that says video receipt, and click on video receipt and it'll play the whole break back for you. And you can,
I told you this yesterday. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm just saying you can, obviously you don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can just fast forward to say like the end where they're re-showing you the hits and stuff like that. Take you 2 minutes, and you can.
I was just curious if there was a cool Cavaliers card that I passed up on 3 times.
It's almost more fun too. Sometimes I'll go back and watch them if it's a really big one and see, but if it's like a smaller one, I usually don't even watch, and I just want it to be like a Christmas present when it comes in the mail.
That last time I got the Cavs, I was about to type in, just give me the Cavs. And then as I was doing, he was already spinning again. So I was like, okay, never mind. Which I should have when we got the Pelicans.
I did kind of see that going on. And I saw you get the Pelicans. I was like, oh, man, that's a bummer.
I guess I could have got a cool Zion.
I started to say, it's just like the football, dude. Just because you get the Jets or the Cardinals or the Dolphins don't mean there aren't cards worth money for those teams.
Yeah.
Especially you just sell them to a fan or something.
Yeah. That was just good value though on those spots last night.
Yeah, it was. It was that. That's the only reason I got some of them.
Let's talk about a man's sport, the Cadillac Championship. Cam Young ate his Wheaties yesterday, dude. 8 under.
Dude.
That guy's a golfer, dude.
He is a golfer. And Jordan Spieth rewinding the clock.
Just wait for it.
Yep.
He's been playing good golf this season.
Just wait for it.
Man, I thought that guy was going to be the second coming of Tiger.
Well,
and he has totally let me down on that.
Yep. Scotty Scheffler only shot 1 under, so he continues his first round just meh for his standards. My 2 guys, Siwoo Kim and Hideki, are right where they want to be, 2 under. You know, not nothing too crazy on day 1, but you're still in the mix, tied in 15th. You're within striking distance, right where they want to be. That's a veteran savvy move. Who wants to shoot 8 under and below their wad? No. Now the pressure's all on that guy. Meanwhile, Siwoo Kim, Hideki just get to sit back, relax, go shoot 4 under today, you know?
See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that the pressure's on him just because he's leading after 1. That guy's been dialed in for a while.
Well, have you? He himself included, but there's been only 1 tournament where the guy that was leading or had a good lead early or going into the last day didn't blow it.
Yeah,
I know, but I don't think these guys think like that. I don't think they go, oh well, shit. There's nobody's went wire to wire this year, so I got to be careful. Like I don't think they think that way.
There's been 1 wire to wire win. I don't think they think that way either. But it's no secret that when you have a lead, you play more conservative on Sunday than you would need to. I mean, Scotty came out this year, and 1 year he shot like 8 under on a Sunday because he said, I knew I had to take a risk today because I was so far behind. Yeah. And so I just let it rip.
That's what gets them in trouble, man. They start trying to be too complacent, and you start trying to guide the ball to a spot and everything. Then when they're aggressive and they're just out there going for it, they wind up putting themselves in a good spot. They start trying to guide the ball. They wind up leaving themselves short, and give you a real tough second shot or something like that. You saw it with Rory in the Masters in that third round where he was up by 6 strokes and thought he was just going to cruise through that thing. And you wind up getting yourself in trouble, dude, because it only takes one hole to really get you going the wrong way.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see. I don't think you're going to see a collapse down. It's more so going to that final round. But I definitely wouldn't feel good if I had money on it. Let's just say this. If I bet Cam Young to win this thing before the tournament started, I would probably cash out of my ticket before the second round starts. Because you would have made a good profit.
Round starts.
Yeah, because you would. Well, let's check the odds. Let me show you.
I'll tell you what, these card breaks are really cutting into my golf practice.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at the return you would have got on this. He was at 7 cents before it started, and now he's at 35. So you would have 5x. You would have 5x your money. I would be like, I don't care if he ends up winning this thing. I'm out.
5x, take it.
5x is good.
Take it, yeah. You take that all day long. And Grifter, you're asking about. They do have older players in like the football box, and maybe they do in the NBA boxes too. Yeah, they do because I saw Spud Webb last night. But yeah, it just depends on which cards you get. A lot of the Legends cards and the NFL ones aren't really all that expensive, but they do have some big dog cards in there for the older guys. You're really looking for those, like for the older guys, you're looking for like those Tecmo Bowls and stuff.
Oh, those are sweet.
Dude, did you see where the Patrick Mahomes Tecmo is down like 73% too?
This is where if you don't want to go spend money on like trying to find these the time and money to find these boxes, just go buy all these cards that dropped a bunch of value because they're going to go back up.
But well, I mean,
years down the road.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You got to have
You tell me you get a Josh Allen Tecmo and then he wins a Super Bowl finally?
Well, you got to have a whole bunch of money to buy that inventory. You're going to need
the same amount. I mean, the Josh. I saw the Josh Allen Tecmo or no, it wasn't a Tecmo. It was something that was like the first one sold for $7,500, and now there's one being auctioned for $1,100. If you spent $1,100, I mean, you could spend $1,100 on those boxes and not hit anything like that.
I would much rather spend $1,100 on mega boxes than I would one Josh Allen card. You have no idea what's in them boxes. You're way better off spending $1,100 on buying boxes.
I don't know, man.
Because it's not going to go up that much. Like
you don't know that.
If it's already gone down to that, I mean, it's not like he's going to win. It's not like he's going to pass Tom Brady to be the all-time winningest quarterback or whatever with the most Super Bowls. That's not going to happen. So those cards that are right there, maybe they go back up to double that, but I don't think they get any higher.
Listen, it's this formula I created that I do in the stock market. You buy low and you sell high.
Yeah, but the stock markets are different. These cards are different though. Some of the ones that go down, like they plateau out, man. That's why when you pull the big ones like that, you're better off selling them right away. I know you're taking a chance because the card could go up in value, but more times than not, all it does is decrease. So you're supposed to sell them as soon as you get those big dog cards like that.
Did you see that since 2023, the Pokemon cards craze, they've been like the best investment, like better than the S&P, better than Bitcoin. Since in 2023 to now, the Pokemon cards have went up 8x in value.
Dude, I saw where a guy on Twitter, he said, I sold all of my crypto and I bought, it was like $2.6 million worth of unopened Pokemon cards. And he said, and I'm not worried about it all. And I don't blame him. I think that is a brilliant freaking investment. This dude has an entire room with unopened boxes of Pokemon stacked to the ceiling, dude. They are everywhere and they're all unopened. There ain't no telling what. Hell, if he pulls one of those Charizards out of that, that's $500,000 back right there.
Oh yeah, I know. That was crazy too. One difference between cards and stock market is liquidity. Yeah. Stock market, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a buyer. Is the same true of cards? Would depend on the card. It would depend on the card, and it would depend on the market too, because you might have to wait a little bit longer in the card market. Eventually, you'll sell it.
Like you're looking to get a lot of these, you're looking for a lot of these rookie cards and stuff that, the Jackson Dart, the people, you don't know what they're going to be yet. They haven't got their career, because you get those rookie cards and they go up. I mean, the rookie cards are worth like 10 times more than their other cards if they wind up actually being somebody. So yeah, you're looking for that right there. But yeah, Grass, 2.6 million. He sold all of his Bitcoin, and he took all of his Bitcoin earnings and bought unopened Pokemon cards with it. And it has them stacked to the ceiling like a warehouse.
Might make a sorry, Pokemon cards are not investments. Well, there's people that have made a lot of money off those Pokemon cards.
Y'all
man.
are crazy.
8x return.
Everybody's money's fucking green, and people will pay you fortunes for those fucking things. Those are like lottery tickets right there. I've told you right now, if you got one of them first edition Charizard holographs, it's worth over $500,000.
Who's going to buy that?
I promise you, they're out there.
There's people out there. I mean,
they're everywhere, dude. They're everywhere.
I mean, look at what was it, Logan Paul or whatever, bought that one Pikachu card for like $2 million and then sold it for 14.
Are they numbered, or is there years they were produced or something?
So the Charizard he's talking about is a card, first edition Charizard from when like Crick and I were kids.
I got mine.
Kept it from back then. They haven't reprinted. Obviously, I mean they've made more Charizards, but that specific one that they're numbered of like a serial numbers on it type of deal.
Yeah. And
so you will never have any more prints of that one. And it was the OG original first edition that like you would get. Like I had one, and I'm kicking myself.
Yeah, I pulled mine.
I guess the older it gets, the more in value it'll go up.
That's what I'm saying. Like when Jamie was talking about liquidity in it, sometimes you just got to wait. Obviously, waiting 2 decades, but that would have been a hell of a return.
Yeah, I pulled mine out of a pack at the local mall here when I was like 12 years old. Yeah. And you can go watch a show on Netflix now. It's like Cards and Collectibles or something, one of those. But you can watch the first episode of that, and that's what they're doing, opening Pokemon cards, trying to find one of those because it's worth like $567,000. And I promise you, you can find somebody to buy it.
My Megatron says that's trading, not investment. There's a big difference. Morons like Logan Paul cause a fluctuation in prices. But here's the thing. If you know there's morons out there, then yes, it is an investment.
Yeah. I don't care if they're morons or not. Their money spends just like everybody else's. I'm looking for those fucking morons. That's who I'm trying to find.
And like right now, I mean, there's no better like showing that like buying like these NFL cards, that's an investment, because if you can get them, even if it's a little above retail, but let's just say like Steps, you can go out and get them at retail. We saw when the first batch came out, a $350 hobby box. Eventually they were selling for $1,200 on the internet. How's that not an investment? If you know, you don't even have to open them. You don't even have to break them.
You don't open them.
You buy it and you just well, I meant like some people will buy them and go on and do what Steps does on Whatnot, and they make money that way. And that's another sign that that's an investment too, because I mean, you got people in Trent's for a hobby box. They're dropping $150 per spot.
We've not had a spot, and we haven't had a single card break that hasn't made money.
Yeah,
you haven't. That's what I'm saying. Those things are like as long as you run the breaks, people are going to buy spots. They're all over the place there. But yeah, it's just a license to print money, man, on those things. If you buy those boxes and you don't want to open them, like I said, just wait about a month to where nobody can find these damn things. And if you got unopened ones, now they're worth 4 times what you paid for it.
Well, and just like everything else, it's there's peaks and valleys. So like I agree with Mighty Megatron. There's stuff's being fluctuated. There's people that are being morons in this, but like right now it's hot, but it could cool. Like it's overinflated. Like these cards are, as we're seeing with like Crick was saying,
that's
the top
why you
cards
sell
are
them.
Coming down. Yeah, but if you can get your hands on these boxes, you can sell them for 3x your money easy.
Yeah, but like I said, and that you talk about those people like Logan Paul and stuff. That's what causes the fluctuation. You don't really care what causes the fluctuation. You only care whether it's going up or down.
But you don't want to be.
Most of them drive.
You want to make sure you get out of the market in time, because you don't want to be the one standing there holding all this inventory and then it just crashes.
I'm telling you right now, any card that you pull that's not like some crazy stuff, but any card you pull worth $4 or $5 grand, take that right now as soon as somebody offers it. Take it.
And if you're someone like Steps who spent his whole morning so far and bought 30 boxes of NFL cards today, he could easily just go on eBay, list those, and at minimum 3x what he bought this morning.
At minimum.
And he would sell all 30 boxes by the end of the weekend.
Probably by lunchtime.
Yeah, that's because there's such a limited amount of these boxes and people can't get their hands on them.
I guarantee you I could probably go hop in a couple of these card rooms that I've been in recently and stuff and kind of built a relationship with some of these people. I'd probably go in there and offer some to them and they'd probably buy them. You could find people to buy them.
Oh, yeah. Mighty Megatron, you're 100% right. If you're actually buying the boxes to open them and try to find a card, then yeah, it is like the lotto. You spend trying to find a gem. Yes. What I'm saying is that you don't even have to open them. if you just resell them, there's people that will want to play that lotto. You don't have to play that lotto. You could just take the safe investment. That's why people do card breaks. Like Steps pulled that diamond, and then he pulled that Tom Brady. If Steps he would have made more money opening his boxes on his own, but you're not guaranteed to ever hit those. So instead, you take the guaranteed profit of, hey, let's other people buy these spots, and I'll just break them and send them to them.
And it's like the other day, I was doing one Megatron. I pulled out a Bubba Chandler rookie auto patch card there, and it's like, yeah, right now it may only be worth $75. So I told the girl that wanted it, I was like, I'll give you $100 for it if you don't want it right now, but I wouldn't sell that. You take those and you just put them up, and then if Bubba Chandler goes on to be a Hall of Famer, now that card's not worth $100; it's worth $2,000.
Yeah, my Megatron, it doesn't have to make sense. He says every time I go to Kroger, they have a Pokemon dispenser, dude, it's always empty. The people are like crackheads waiting for the machine to be filled. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to make sense, and you can think people are morons for buying into this, but if you know there's a demand there and there's a way to make money off of it, then you just do it. You don't try to make it make sense.
God, we might have to start ripping Pokemon cards too.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But let's talk about NHL. Guys, tell me about these playoffs. What the hell is happening? I mean, the Ducks and the Wild are both advancing? No way.
The Wild won their first playoff series in about 15 years or something, wasn't it, Grass Guy?
Yep.
Yeah, it'd been a minute there. And did you watch any of that one last night?
I watched almost all of it.
How did
Great game.
Lay it out for me, man. Tell me about it a little bit.
Well, I mean, the Wild looked great in the first 10 minutes of the period. I think they scored within the first 10 minutes of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I think there was like 7 minutes in, and they scored right away. They looked very, very good. Dallas started battling back a little bit. They tied it up. I believe I don't know if they took the lead or if it was 2-1 them or it was 2-1 Minnesota. I forget. But once the third period rolled over, Minnesota just, I don't know. Whether they switched their lines up a little bit. I think that's what the announcer was saying. They actually switched up a couple of the second and third lines. And they were manhandling Dallas at that point. And Dallas, believe me, they tried everything they could. There was no give in those guys whatsoever. They were fighting hard. And it was a fun, physical game to watch. I mean, that whole series was good to watch, without a doubt. Was I kind of rooting for a game 7? I was until I took the Wild. Then I said, no, I'm not. Because I just had a feeling they were going to win. And I wanted to get on the Ducks, and I completely forgot all about it.
I wound up putting 3-unit plays on the Stars. I had a 3-unit play on the Stars, and I had a 3-unit play on the Ducks. So I wound up making a little bit off of hockey last night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I expected the Stars to win that one. But there might be something too. That's a team that's gone to the Western Conference Finals 3 years in a row. And now you've been in the playoffs now, 4 or 5 years in a row. And you don't get a long break in hockey in the offseason, dude. You get like 3 months.
Not when you advance that far, no.
Yeah, and so it's like maybe eventually I know they got a lot of young studs and stuff on that team, and they also ran into a really good team, this Minnesota Wild team. Like, I understand it's the Minnesota Wild. People want to say what they want to say about them choking, but they've got a squad up there. Since they added Quinn Hughes and some of those guys at the trade deadline there, and you already had Kaprizov and Boldy and Eriksson Ek. I mean, that's a squad,
scored
dude.
First goal last night. That dude is all over the ice.
Who did?
Quentin Hughes.
Quentin Hughes, yeah. And then, I saw Boldy got 2 empty netters in that thing there. So, I mean, this is a squad. That roster is definitely good enough to hoist the cup.
I would agree.
And so,
There's
I know
to be said, like you said, about teams that have made it to a certain round 3 years in a row, just like Edmonton. Same thing.
Yeah,
they've been
same thing. Exact same thing
in a row. Like it's hard enough just to get back there. So I mean, to expect them to get back there again, especially against a good team like the Ducks,
And you also get that those teams like the Ducks or the Wild that haven't been there and won in a while. They're hungry, man. They got a chip on their shoulder. They may be given you don't have to give much more effort, but just a little bit more might be what gets you over the top in games like these. So that was a good win for the Ducks. Good win for the Wild there. Who do we got next round? The Wild will play. They don't play each other, do they?
They might.
Let me look at the bracket here. I think the Wild might play the Avalanche.
Ooh.
For some reason. I'm pretty sure that I remember seeing that. Let's see here. Load up. There we go. Yep, the Ducks will play the winner of the Golden Knights Mammoth series and the Wild and the Avalanche. And on the other side, you got Hurricanes Flyers, and we're still waiting to see.
Yeah.
In these other two.
So, question about that, since you're looking at that bracket, Crick.
Okay.
Do we take Do we take the Flyers game 1 and do we take the Wild game 1 because the Avalanche and the Hurricanes will have so much time off?
Man, I think there's something to that. I really do. I think there's something about being in a rhythm and kind of rolling along. I know it's great to sweep a team and stuff like that, but then you wind up getting, about a week off there while these other series are getting finished up. And I do think it kind of gets you a little rust. So I think one of
These
those
are
two
professional
teams,
athletes. They don't get
they
rest.
are, dude, but it's still rust factor, still a thing. You see it all the time. Teams start slow
Especially
after
as
having a little
physical as
break.
hockey is. If you're not used to taking those hits for a week or so and you're
Yeah.
resting,
These guys on their days off are heading to the bar to start fights. All right. Stay in shape.
That might be true too. But I think
true.
I think that one of the 3 seeds that are facing a 1 within the Wild or the Flyers, I think one of those 2 teams wins game 1. I really do. And I tell you what, the Wild, it might not be, especially if they're facing the Avalanche, it might not be a bad time. We told you to invest on the Wild about 2 damn months ago, or right around when that Quinn Hughes trade was made. We told y'all that then. But you probably still get a decent number on the Wild right here. And I favor the winner of the Wild Avalanche series over either the Ducks, Golden Knights, or Mammoth.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right on that.
What do you think it in? Well, let's look at tonight then. I know we got some games tonight. Let's talk about that. Let's see what you got here. We got 3 games tonight. We got game 6 of the Lightning and Canadiens. Lightning are -1.5 plus 225 on the puck line on the road, -115 on the main line for Tampa Bay, -105 for Montreal, and a total of 5.5 here, -112 to the over, -108 to the under. Montreal does lead this series 3-2. This one we played in Montreal. What are your numbers doing on that money line, Grass Guy?
It's moved a little bit. So Tampa was -120. Now they're -115. 41% of the tickets, 34% of the money. Montreal was even money, and now they're -105 favorites. Apparently, 59% of the money, 56% of the money. That's moving with the money.
Okay,
because there's definitely more money on Montreal here. But
I think
-1 now. Tampa's the -1.5, and 20% of the tickets and 47% of the money. So there's 27% sharp action on them minus the 1.5. I wouldn't bet that with Will's money.
I like the Lightning tonight, but just money line. Most of those have been 1-goal games in that series. I kind of like that. What's your money do? You got the Sabres leading the Bruins 3-2, and you got game 6 in Boston tonight in that one. Bruins are -102 on the money line, -118 for the Sabres. What's your money do on the money line there, sir?
Buffalo's at -118 with no movement. 64% of the tickets, 46% of the money. Boston's at -102, 36% of the tickets, 54% of the money. So you have 18% sharp action there.
I think it's a Boston spot.
I think it might be also, but Buffalo's look pretty damn good.
That is a good squad too.
They were shaky the first game. That made me think they were going to lose the series, but after that,
I feel like though if Boston could hang in this thing tonight, and if they wind up still in the win, you still got it's a young group of guys on that Sabres team. You could see them buttholes start to pucker a little bit, man.
I agree.
And then the nightcap, you got Golden Knights at the Mammoth. The Golden Knights are -115 on the money line on the road. Mammoth -105 at home. What's your money doing in that one, sir?
Vegas opened at -125. They are now down to -115. 46% of the tickets, 42% of the money. Utah was +105. They have flipped through 0 to -105. 54% of the tickets, 58% of the money.
I think I like Utah.
I love Utah.
All right. I think so. I like tonight. I
like +1.5. 80% of the tickets, 81% of the money on the +1.5.
Well, those people are idiots because they lay too much juice. But
yeah, way too much. But
I like the Lightning over the Canadiens tonight, the Bruins over the Sabres, and I like the Mammoth over the Golden Knights. Sorry, Wooten. I think your Golden Knights get it in Game 7 though.
Ooh, I'm interested in the Golden Knights Mammoth game because of the last game, Game 5, where it went to double overtime.
I know.
How do these guys respond? It
was
a late game too.
Man, we're dialed in with Ghost down there too, Grass. We love that.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's always a good thing when Ghosts on the same side as us. Let's go, baby.
Yep.
Hey, real quick, I just want to let everyone know that I honestly appreciate all the kicker cards you guys send me. I've got some gems in here. I've got my Brandon Aubrey. I've got my Jason Myers. another Harrison Butker. I didn't even know this guy was a kicker. Will Reichard, Minnesota.
Went to Alabama, man.
Yeah.
I got
Crick,
you
I wanted to ask you.
real quick.
Huh?
I drew Jake Bates in one of those single player ones the other day, so I didn't even watch the break, so I probably got you some cool Jake Bates cards coming too.
Yes, let's go. I've never seen this myself or another person do this. Have you ever pulled? This. I'm gonna show you exactly how I pulled this out of a pack. Okay. You see that?
Yeah.
That was the card right behind it. I've never had the same card.
Oh, the same
different
card
variation.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, dude. And I've opened
Back to back
at this point. Yeah. Hey, dude,
obviously,
I did
this one's shinier, but I was like, what?
I did see one on a break yesterday where there were 4 McCaffreys in the same pack.
Really?
You had Luke McCaffrey, then you had a base McCaffrey, then base Christian McCaffrey, then a like red, white, and blue Christian, and then like a Pulsar Christian. It was like 4 McCaffreys in a row.
That's pretty cool. I haven't seen many McCaffreys, like rare McCaffreys, get pulled yet.
I've seen some of the variations and stuff. I haven't seen any like big bangers or anything.
I looked it up. There are some big bangers of his, but I haven't seen anyone show them off, which is crazy to me. Like, I know everyone wants rookies and stuff like that, but I'm like no one wants the Chiefs. And I'm like, you guys don't want a cool Mahomes card? Like, what? It's like the veterans. They just get no love in this card business.
Yeah, it's just the money's in the rookies, man. There's certain cards. If those veterans, you probably got 20 cards total of those veterans that are really big cards that you're looking for. And the rookies, hell, all of those, all the refractors are better. Even the base cards. You look like Shohei Ohtani now we talk about. His base rookie cards are going for like $800 and shit. That's why everybody's trying to stockpile all that shit. But there's just not as many big cards for the vets. You're more likely to get the shit like somebody's retired, like Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or something like that.
It's still wild that Tom Brady has the most expensive card still out of these new cards that are pulled.
That's right.
People like people.
What was that?
Say it with
I'm sorry, was my microphone on?
Yeah,
Sorry.
say it with your chest now. We want to hear too.
Sorry, I'm just fucking with you, Will.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys want to hear a couple college baseball things real quick?
Man, give us a winner, dude.
All right, listen to this shit. Where I got a couple real good ones I like here. All right. So we got Minnesota at Penn State, right? That is at 5:30 p.m. So they opened up at 300 on the money line, came down to 260. 13% of the tickets, 94% of the money, 81% sharp action.
On a plus 260, baby.
On a plus 260.
Penn State, folks. Take Penn State in college baseball today.
Yep, there's another one somewhere that's really out of whack. Here's another one. Louisville at Wake Forest. Louisville's plus 230. 11% of the tickets, 46% of the money, 35% sharp action on them.
I might be able to start spotting these graphs because I was looking down through here. I was like, which one's he going to call next? And I was just staring at Louisville and Wake Forest.
All right, here's another big one. Georgia State at Louisiana Lafayette. They're plus 180 on the money line. 11% of the tickets, 75% of the money, 64% sharp action on Georgia State. Damn. Now, they don't all go through, but I've been hitting at least a 70% clip in the last couple of weeks on these. I'm just finding these ones that there's so much money on the dog. And I don't know if it's because they have a good pitcher going. I haven't even looked into it. Wichita State's another one, plus 230.
Or maybe just because it's baseball.
80%
it's so random.
8% of the bets, 47% of the money, 39% sharp action.
I'm going to parlay all these together and parlay them with the Orlando Magic money line.
The Spurs are minus 3,000 favorites over the Timberwolves, by the way.
Minus 3,000.
As they should be. Do not lay 3,000 to win 100.
No, do not do that.
Do not do that.
I mean, this is the second round of the playoffs, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's probably reflecting they don't think Ant's going to be available for at least half of the series. He may not be available before they get swept.
Dude, have you seen the video of Peyton Manning's son throwing the rock?
No.
I got a feeling he can spin that pill.
He's only 14 years old and he can.
Hell, he goes to school here in town.
Dude, he's got his dad's like legs and butt, but he moves so much better. You know that awkward like stance that he has? That's what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to say no homo after that though.
All the homo.
All the homo, he said. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he goes to Baylor here in town. I'm pretty sure.
The Manning.
I think he was supposed to. I heard a bunch of stuff about that. I don't know that for sure, but I thought he was going to Baylor.
Marshall is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I got one more thing, and then we got to do. We got to talk about playoff highlight, and then we'll wrap things up. But we got to give a big old shout out to my guy. Congratulations to Rob Gronkowski, inducted to Patriots Hall of Fame. I always wonder about this. When you know a guy is like an all-time legend for a franchise, why does it take so long to get inducted to that franchise's Hall of Fame? Like, what do the owner, like, especially Bob Kraft, you could keel over. No, we don't want this to happen, but he could keel over at any point. Why did he take so long to put Rob in?
Because he's an asshat.
But he's not the only one. All these organizations do that. It takes them for, like, Patrick Mahomes will probably take 3
I'm
years.
not so
Are you
sure.
supposed to wait a few years? Aren't you supposed to wait a few years?
Not when it's the organization. You have to wait 5 years for the NFL.
Oh, that I know, yeah.
But the organization, they can do whatever they can induct a current player if they want to.
Yeah, well, most of them are asshats, and that's why they do it. They wait.
It's just weird to me that, like, why?
I agree.
Gronk's been out of the game for longer than Tom, and Tom got in before him.
And how were we? And like, we didn't know that Gronk was going to get in there.
I know, right?
So what are we doing? Why is this fake news?
Isn't Gronk eligible for the Hall of Fame this year?
Close. Got to be getting close. Yeah, got to be getting real close. Well, nah, yeah, maybe this year, maybe next year. Actually, what did he pay in 2021?
2027.
Yeah, I was okay. So, all right. Well, congratulations to
next
Gronk,
year.
man.
Yeah. So it's next year.
Yeah, that's well deserved, man. That guy earned it. That guy would be out there playing. You've seen him play a bunch. There were some games where that dude could barely limp off the damn field. He'd been hit so many times. I like Gronk, dude. I've always liked Gronk.
Yeah, but they need to get him off TV because he's just dumb as a fucking rock.
He is crazy, dude. I mean, I think some of them hits might have jarred some shit loose up there, but yeah, he's definitely pretty wild.
This. Talking about dudes' butts.
All of them, man.
Oh,
Gay.
Oh yeah, he does make a lot of those, don't he? Let's see.
I will in a little bit. Let me finish my show.
Hey, what is this? What were y'all talking about earlier? Something about JP Morgan? What's going on there? He ain't listening to me.
He's not.
No, he's not.
Well, we'll see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What'd you say? Sorry.
What's this stuff y'all talking about earlier about this JP Morgan stuff or something?
That's a whole other rabbit hole.
Well, just give me the clip notes.
A JP Morgan executive who looks a lot like Diana Rossini, by the way, which is kind of funny. Let me see if I can find a photo for you. She got sued for allegedly for sexual misconduct in the office. Apparently, this intern. This is what the lawsuit alleges, that this intern, this Indian guy, she would bring him into her office and like do a bunch of wild, crazy stuff. And say a lot of racist shit to him and whatnot, and like force him to do sexual favors with her or her to him mainly.
Okay.
Sucking on his toes, BJs, intercourse, all that stuff. She would force him, and then she would say things like, "You think they want like a brown boy running this division? You need me to get this promotion," and stuff like that. Said something like, "Your fish head looking wife can't do this," and or something along the lines of like, "You've never seen cannons like these with that fish head wife of yours." It's wild, dude. Just go on Twitter, read the.
Okay, I'll do my homework.
Here's a clip of it. She then allegedly removed her shirt, began fondling her breasts, and racially insulted Doe's wife, remarking, "I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons." Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
She does look like Rossini.
I know they put photos of both of them up together, and I'm like, oh my God. She says that she repeatedly reminded him that she owns him, and then she controlled his promotion bonuses. And then she would say stuff like birthday BJ for the brown boy, my little brown boy.
Allegedly.
I bleeping own you. I will make you pay. Do you think you're going to be in good standing if you don't have me in your corner? And all that kind of stuff. It's wild. That's accusations. And then her lawyer and stuff comes out and they deny it. And then, of course, apparently now the twist in it is that it was actually a different guy who was let go from the company, and this might all be false. So I don't know. That's why we say allegedly.
Allegedly. Man, I'm learning more and more, though. Where there's smoke, there's fire on this stuff.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find. There's just so many funny memes. Like, I quit my job to go get hired at JP Morgan. Before I knew about this story,
yeah,
I was wondering why there was memes out there of saying Diana Rossini says that she's quitting sports and applying to be an executive at JP Morgan. And I'm like, what? Now I get it.
Now I get it. Yeah, it looked like she's already working there.
Those are the same people.
Mm-hmm. Sisters, anyway.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I'm just saying they at least go to the same Thanksgiving.
I know. So I don't know what's going on with the story, what's true in it. It's just the memes are hilarious. And yes, that's right, Germ. There is too much in the story for Cliff Notes.
Oh, it sounds like it, man. I didn't know what I was crawling into there.
Yeah, you just gotta go on X and just type in JP Morgan in the search and just start scrolling, reading all the things. Man, apparently investors aren't worried. Their stock like blew up yesterday. It went up like 10%.
They're like, hell yeah! You see JP Morgan in the news, baby, going up, up, up.
I saw rumors that like other employees there are texting between each other and stuff like that. Like, God, why couldn't that be me?
Yeah, damn it. Internet.
We'll see. Though. We'll see.
Steps
better news though. What's that?
Steps said he can't wait to read about that story. Just do it while you're waiting on some cards, man.
Yeah, dude, it's a wild accusation. We'll see. It could all be false. It could all be false. It's just one side of the story. We haven't seen the other side, but it is filed in court. So
fair enough. Let's talk about the great sport of highlight, man.
We're going to talk about the great sport of highlight. We have the playoffs today, semifinals, Fireballs, Cyclones. So your 1-seed Cyclone are taking on your 4-seed Fireballs, and your 2-seed Chargers will be hosting the 3-seed Renegades. How about that?
How about that?
Wait, what happened? I thought. Wait a minute. Am I reading that right?
Hold on, go back down to those standings.
Oh, that's my bad. Sorry. The Chargers are the 1-seed. 1-seed and 4-seed. There we go. 2 and 3-seed. Okay, that's my bad. I was thinking because of the defending champs, I thought they were the 1-seed. Sorry. Chargers are the 1-seed.
So the Cyclones won on Tuesday night to steal that 2-seed there, bump the Renegades down.
Sure did.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this. Now for the playoffs, people, this is where it gets interesting. It's a different format than the regular season. It's all doubles, and the first of 4 points win. If we end up 3-3, we go to that 7th match, which is, as you can see, already set in stone. That does not get changed. It's a 1 set, not 3 sets, not a full match. It is a 1 set, sudden death, winner take all if we get to that point.
And the higher seed gets to pick the teams that play in that.
Yep. So the Cyclone said, we trust Hyro and Bradley against CRB, and I get it. And honestly, I don't think that's a bad pick.
I don't think it is either, man. You got one of your big dogs out there. You got Bradley, who has been very, very solid all season, too. I think that's a good choice for the sudden death.
Yeah, but we're going to start things off. We might not even get to that point, though. Like, we could be done after 4 matches because first team to 4 points wins. But we will start off with Lou and Stan taking on Jedin and Unda.
I think you can bet a lot of these 2-1 today, man. I really do. What
This
happened?
is interesting. This is a rubber match. They destroyed Lulu and Stan early in the season. The following month, they played them again and lost. So we're headed for a rubber match here.
I like Lulu and Stan. I'm sorry, Jed. Jed's my guy. But I like Lulu and Stan here 2-1.
I think I like Jed and I don't know. I think I like Jed and doing that one. We'll see. Second match will be CRB and Ikeda taking on Hyro and Bradley. I feel like they're trying to tell you who's favored in this one. You should just take Hyro and Bradley.
Try and tell you something, man. I think you
take
take
the free
Hyro
money.
Take them 2-0.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at they beat them. They destroyed them the first time they saw them. Then the following month, once again, they lost just barely by 1, but they still lost.
I like Hyro and Bradley, but I don't know. I don't know how many 2-0s we see today. It's gonna be hard to kind of pick those too. So maybe you just take a money line.
Yeah. You got Uruti and Nicholas taking on Inaki and Manu. Dude, this is crazy.
These all rubber matches?
All rubber matches, and all of them, the what is it? The Cyclones won. So these guys won the first matchup, and then they lost the second matchup. They got destroyed in the second matchup. So I would say Uruti and Nicholas are probably favored in this one. Okay. That's your Division 1. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that is gonna be a good one. Give me Hyro Nicholas.
Hyro Nicholas? You mean Uruti and Nicholas?
Uruti and Nicholas. My bad.
Yeah, I think that's the right call there. Then we got CRB and Stan taking on Jed and Bradley.
CRB and Jed and Why do I feel like Bradley's gonna be the X factor tonight, dude?
Because he ate his Wheaties.
I think so, dude. I think Bradley's the X factor tonight.
Oh my god, another one, dude! How is this even possible? First matchup they won. Second matchup they lost. How is this a real thing?
I like Jed and Bradley 2-1 in that one.
All 4 of these matches.
We love that, dude.
The Cyclones have won the first match and then they lost the second. That is insane, dude. That's never happened before.
I believe that.
If we need it, we got a 5th match. Uruti and Ikeda taking on Inaki and Unda. Okay, finally. We have one with Uruti and Inaki and Unda won both matches against Uruti and Ikeda.
We'll just take them again.
Take them again. I mean, they're trying to tell you something. Then we have Lulu and Nicholas taking on Hyro and Manu. Ooh, that should be a good one. This one, once again, Hyro and Manu won the first one. They lost the second one.
I like Lulu and Nicholas, dude. I think
I like this because I feel like I think if you could bet this, you bet that this goes to a sudden death because I think we're going to see some chaos today.
We could. If it gets sudden death, I like Hyro and Bradley down there in the sudden death. But you look at like some of the Lou scores from earlier in the season, I think that was just Lou kind of getting right, kind of adjust to the game, maybe the new court a little bit, just getting comfortable in his own skin down there. And I think the Lou's figured it out, dude. I'm telling you, I think that's why you've seen him kind of turn it around.
Yeah. I mean, and Nicholas is no joke. I mean, I could argue those guys could potentially be a Division 1 doubles matchup.
You could argue that for sure.
Yeah, those guys are good. Well, that's what we have for Fireball Cyclones. This game will be at 3 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Let me see. Yep, 3 p.m. Eastern, and then the main event tonight, your 1 seed versus 4 seed, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're running back to back tonight, Crick.
Let's go, baby. All the highlight.
Back to back. We have Chargers, Renegades. You got the 1 seed Chargers who've been playing better than anyone all season long, taking on the Renegades who have the number 1 highlight player in the world. It's gonna be fireworks.
Fireworks indeed, baby. Booyah.
And this may be a poor example because of what happened last night, but this is like if the Renegades have like the Jokic, they got the best player. He's got a squad around him that's all right, but they got the best player that can lift everyone up if needed. So he's going to need some help. He's going to need some help to take on this juggernaut, but it's doable.
Yep. This is a team game, but you do see the individual efforts of some become more into play in this sport right here. And I am not stepping in front of that Gauchieri train right now.
They're just praying it gets to match 6, so Gauchieri gets a second shot at it. But we do have Arta and Gaio taking on Eggy and Julin to start the match off.
I like Eggy and Julin.
They've beaten Arta and Gaio twice this season. 2-0. Undefeated, never lost.
I like Eggy and Julin. I do.
Yeah. And then we have Gonaga and Ben taking on Ichibide and Robin.
Hey, I don't like to bet against my guy Ichibide, but Ben's my dude, man.
And this is a rubber match. They split this season.
Bet this one to go 2-1 both ways.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. Oh god, then we got the Division 1 fireworks. Gauchieri, Ubia taking on Zuleika and Amigarena.
I like Zuleika and Amigarena first set.
Gauchieri and Ubia beat them just a couple weeks ago. Just to let everyone know.
I like Zuleika and Amigarena first set.
All right. I'm just going to bet Gauchieri and Ubia to win.
All right.
Then we got Gaio and Ben taking on Eggy and Robin.
I think you bet this one 2-0 both ways.
Rubber match.
I think you bet this one 2-0 both ways.
Yeah, this is the rubber match.
Funny feeling.
Boys over here be like, rubber match?
Rubber match?
And then we got Gonaga and Ubia taking on Zuleika and Julin for match 5 if needed.
I think that's a 2-1 both ways too.
I think you're right. I like that. I think that's 2-1. I think that one's there. And then we got Gauchieri and Arta taking on Ichibide and Migarena. I don't even need to look it up. You just tell me Gauchieri's playing, I'm taking him. Especially if we get to game 6.
Yep, we get sudden death. Yeah, I'm taking Gauchieri, man.
Yeah. And that will push him to sudden death. And in the sudden death, we got Gonaga and Ubia taking on Zuleika and Julin. That's an interesting matchup there.
That would be an interesting matchup. I don't really know what to how to feel about the sudden death in that one. That's a coin flip, in my opinion.
That is strange that they chose this one. That is interesting because Zuleika and Julin have lost both their matches against Gonaga and Ubia this year. There's got to be something else going on. Why would you like these guys haven't beat them this year yet?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of a coin flip right there because that feels weird. Why would you pick that if they haven't beat them yet?
It's probably your best shot because you can't go Division 1 or Division 2 because you would run into Gauchieri, right?
Yep. Makes sense.
Maybe you don't like your lower guys, so you just got to roll the dice and just pray you don't get to a sudden death.
I was like, why would the Renegades not play Gauchieri? And I was like, oh, because you don't get to pick.
You don't get to pick.
That's why.
That is crazy. But that's the World Highlight League. We got semifinals today. 3 p.m. Eastern will be the first match, and then 7 p.m. we got the second match. You can watch us on ESPN Plus, Fubo TV, or their YouTube channel. Links to their website and YouTube channel is in the description of the stream. You can bet this at DraftKings Sportsbook. A couple hours before the matches start, the odds of these individual matches will be up. The overall odds for the games and the match itself will be up of like which team will win and whatnot. Could get some good value today on Renegades plus money. I'm betting.
You could, sir.
Yeah, and if you're in the great state of Florida, you can bet this at Hard Rock Bet. But this is a World Highlight League. We have semifinals today, and then 1 week from today, we will have the championship. Go check out the World Highlight League. Go support the people that support us.
Booyah.
Booyah. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, baby. Inject highlight into my veins, man.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Ghost, you like that? Ghost agrees. See, I told you, Ghost. He said Alps in the fridge. It's so much better.
We got to get the Kirk Cousins clip. You like that?
You like that?
Yeah, you do.
I'm telling you, Ghost, it's a game changer now. Now I always put one can every night. I put one can in there that I'm going to open up in the morning for the before the show.
Every morning.
I do. Look, I got mine right here. There's the one that was in there.
I know. Alps on deck, baby.
Alps on deck. It's crazy. Just that little change, man. That little change.
Yep. Sure enough.
Anyways, gentlemen, what do you guys got going on today?
We're about to break some cards here in just a little bit, y'all.
Ooh, what are you opening?
We're gonna open some. It's Mega Box Day, baby. We're opening some NFL Mega Boxes here in a little bit. We'll probably put a blaster on the wheel again. You have some gibbies rolling, man. We're gonna have a card break here in just a little bit.
Every time you say "help him out, wheel," it sounds like you say "help him out, Will," and I'm just listening. I'm like, what do I need to do?
What I do? What I do? Yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, we're gonna do that in a little bit, man. Y'all come over there, hang out with us. We'll be over on Heavy Steps Whatnot channel doing some card.
You house hunting today, Grass?
Yeah. I'm doing that shit right now as we speak. Actually, just looking online.
Wide open,
driving me insane.
I do not envy you.
That adulting shit sucks. Yeah, that adulting shit, no fun.
No,
it's so nice though once you finally get your place though.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's because I'm looking 2 hours up north, upstate. It's a pain in the ass because every time I want to see something, it's a freaking half a day.
To drive 2 hours,
yeah, it's crazy. Find some nice little eatery breakfast spots and shit like that, though.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously you want to go see it and stuff like that, but at least you get a good idea of like most of these the way they do these virtual things. You can get a good feel of like, oh, is this actually something I'm interested in or not? You know what I mean? So you can weed out a lot.
It's just that you don't know the area around it. You know what I mean? I'm looking at satellite views so I can see the neighborhood. Then you want to go around and see because you don't want to be sharing a grocery store with a bunch of animals and shit like that. You know, so it's just it's tough when you don't know the area. You know, so, but yeah, we're working on it, man. It gets tiring, but it is what it is.
Usually there's a good sign for that, though. If it seems like too good of a deal, there's something going on about the area.
Oh, yeah, no. I've seen a few of those without a doubt.
Just like sports betting, man. Too good to be true. There's a reason why.
Yeah. If we had about 30 grand more to play with, the option would be a lot more open. But we're trying for no mortgage. We're not trying to do any of that crap. So
right.
So we're keeping it at a certain thing.
Had a baby.
That's the problem. But it is what it is.
Let's piece together a parlay for you guys to make up for that extra 30 grand this weekend, huh?
Just parlay all those baseball dogs with the Orlando Magic.
I'm thinking more about that under in that game. I think Will's right about that one.
Bet all the unders in the NBA tonight.
Let's hope.
That'd be nice.
Ellie, you can put your money on old Scotty to come back and win this tournament. I mean, you can 9x your money. You know?
I thought about that too.
If you want to get daring, bet my guy Siwoo Kim. He'll give you 50-1.
There's a couple down there that are like -5 right now. I think it's Brian Harmon. I think he's -5 or -6, but he's only at like 9 cents or something like that. So I don't know.
No, dude, Brian Harmon to win this, he's at -4. You can get him at almost 100-1.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why is he so cheap if he's only a couple of shots back? What's going on there?
You can get Akshay Bhatia at almost 100-1, and he's at
he's at since the last few tournaments. He hasn't been doing much.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's some good value on some of those guys that are within striking distance for sure.
They're absolutely
for sure.
Fowler.
I don't know who this guy is, but this Nicholas Echevarria, he's -5, and you can get him at 65-1.
He's the one that won that tournament. Shane Lowry blew.
Oh, that's right.
He's a winner.
He is a winner.
He's a winner. Huh? Gary Woodland might not be a bad idea either.
I can't help but root for that guy every weekend.
I love that guy. I know.
Yeah, I like him too.
You said Gary Woodland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He's
at -4. Yeah, he's at 2.6%. So like 40-1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad.
There's got to be
anyways
here worth going after.
Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, but probably be live during the afternoon. we will catch you guys on the Sunday Wise Guy Roundtable if I don't do anything tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Hope you guys cash all your bets. Until next time.
I'll do my show tonight at 5 o'clock, just so everybody knows.
There it is. Show at 5 o'clock. Until then, though.
Good luck. Good gambling.
And game out.
That's right, baby.
Hold on.